This is Christ Epistles, which aim at strengthening your walk with the Lord Jesus Christ and bringing all men to the knowledge of the truth. Please subscribe to this channel, share and hit the notification bell for more messages. Thank you. This is part 4 of Pastor Mensa Otabil's sermon, Learning to Love. Please listen, like and subscribe for more.
And I turn off the TV and I say, okay, sweetheart, let's talk. That's quality time. I didn't do that. But if I had done that, that is quality time. Now I know the scene I described probably in Ghana may never happen. When there's a free kick and the ball is going to be kicked and your wife comes and says, I want to discuss this with you. You say, get away from there, move from there. So at that time, you have shown what is more important, what is more valuable. You have said, I like that 23-year-old boy on the TV who is going to kick that ladder more than you. And believe you me, you can't marry any of the TV people you see. You're only married to the one, the flesh and blood living with you. So if you love your marriage, switch off the TV. So quality time. How much time you spend with each other? How much time you spend listening to each other and talking with each other? How much time you spend doing things together, taking a stroll together, eating at table together. It's quality time. It's time for you to eat. You just go, you pick your plate, you dish your food, you go and sit down in your corner, munch your food. Then your wife too goes, dishes, and come and munch. Why couldn't you just sit together and spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes just eating together? You may not talk much, but it's called quality time. And there's no interruption at that time. And in that time, you may discuss, not argue, but discuss some very interesting thing about your life, one or two things, and that's about all. Quality time. In this day and age, we don't all have the time. You may not be able to spend 3 hours or 1 hour, but 5 minutes, 10 minutes of undivided attention. That is quality time. So, the second language of love is spending quality time. The language of time. I want to be with you. Let's go out together. Let's go for dinner. Let's go for lunch. Let's go and stroll. Let's watch this movie together. Let's do this together. When you show quality time, you show the value of a person because you are choosing them over something that is also important. You also show priority and you give attention. Quality time is about prioritization. What is important? What is number one? What is valuable? And I know for all of us in this day and age, all of us are very busy. The men are busy, the women are busy. Everybody is working. Everybody has a high demand on their time in the office. Everybody has to finish assignments. Everybody has to work with deadlines. And all of us are working hard. But if we are not careful, we spend quality time with people we work with and not quality time with people we are married to. And that will undermine any serious relationship. And whilst I'm at it, quality time is not only for when you are married, quality time is also for the children. Quality time is for each other before you even marry. If you don't have time for each other and can't make time and can't sacrifice time, then your love is not being communicated clearly. You may love, but you are not communicating it. So that's the second language of love, spending quality time together. Third language of love. That's an interesting and good one. Giving gifts. Giving gifts. For God so loved the world that he gave. If you love, you give. Because affirmation is important. Quality time is important. Giving is important. Giving of gifts. That is why in a wedding there is giving. The man gives a ring, the woman gives a ring. Because marriage is about giving. And giving things which are valuable. And I know that all of us have grown up in different environments, and you can't blame people for what the environment they grew up in. You can only hold them accountable for their inability to take charge of their own lives after they grow up to the age of accountability and responsibility. But sometimes people grow up in an environment where giving is not practiced. And there's no generosity. And they don't know how to give. And when they give, they feel pain. And then people sometimes also grow up in environments where they give under different arrangements. People give to impress, not give to show love. So they will go out of their way to help somebody who is not really significant to them, just somebody out there, and take care of somebody but not their own. And so you can have men who take care of other people's children. And to those people, they are the best men in town. But their own children, they don't take care of them. They will help somebody's wife solve their children's problems, but never help their own wife to solve their own children's problems. So they know how to give for showmanship, but not give to express love for the people who are important to them. So giving to your significant person, the person who is significant to you, if you're married, is to your spouse. If you are courting, it's the person whom you are beginning this journey with. It's crucial to cement your love. And giving doesn't have to be expensive. Giving doesn't have to be big. It has to be genuine, though. It has to be sincere. But it doesn't have to be big, necessarily. That doesn't mean if you can afford big, you go and do small. And say, well, giving doesn't mean big. No. But little things, which may not cost a lot of money, will show affection. Remember the special days of your relationship. Birthdays. How do you feel if your wife forgets your birthday? How do you feel if your husband forgets your birthday? These days, birthdays are important. These days. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, birthdays were not that important. I mean, people's birthday, your birthday will pass and you won't even know it's passed. You just go to school and then you remember, today is my birthday. It's past. You forgot it. Or sometimes 3 weeks after your birthday, then you remember, last 3 weeks was my birthday. Because most families didn't celebrate birthdays. Once in a while, they will prepare a nice oto for you with egg. You know, and the egg, if you have 5 boys, they divide it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 egg. So, really, it wasn't much. So most of us grew up not knowing how to celebrate birthdays. I mean, I have to be honest. I didn't know about birthday cakes and cutting birthday cakes until I grew up. I didn't know about that because how I grew up, that's not how we did it. I mean, birthdays were not that important. So you can imagine a man who is grown up in an environment where birthdays are not important, married to a woman grown up in a family where they celebrate birthdays very, very purposefully. The language of love will be problematic. So, but it's important to remember special days. Birthdays you don't have to forget. Write down each other's birthday. Once you start courtship, remember birthdays. They're very important.
Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to the channel. God bless you.